Hello everyone, Rabbi Rosen here. Thank you for joining me, and I appreciate as always the opportunity to share a thought with you for this Shabbat. In the portion of Vayera that we read this week, there is a remarkable and dramatic scene. God is intending to destroy the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Abraham very bravely, almost brazenly says, "You should not do this, God. What if I can find 50 righteous people within the city? Would you destroy the city for the sake of these 50? And what about 45 and 30 and 20? The bargaining continues. Ultimately, Abraham says, how about 10? If I can find 10 righteous people in the cities, will you still destroy them? And God says, no. If you can find 10 righteous people, then the cities will be spared. The interesting thing here is that Abraham does not continue beyond the number 10. He doesn't go down to 1. What if I find one righteous person? He stops at 10. And we are forced to really wonder why. I think that this points to something very powerful within Jewish experience. It's been said, William Temple said this, that religion is what one does with one's solitude. And certainly our own private space and our sense of self are very relevant to the experience of our own religious development. But at the same time, I think a more accurate Jewish description of reality would be, religion is what we do in community. I think that Abraham stops at 10 because he realizes that it is truly impossible to be a fully righteous person if there is not a community of others who agree with you. It's really difficult to be an individually righteous person in a city if there is no one else there to support you, or to challenge you, or to comfort you, or to give you the opportunities to grow. That's why all religious communities, and especially in our minds, Bethel Temple, is a very vibrant and powerful reminder of how we become stronger, how we are stretched, how we are reminded of important values, how we are supported and urged to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be when we live in community. When we see ourselves for what we are, but also see the needs of others with sensitivity and with compassion, and are then inspired to do what we can do to help. So I hope we will always remember that so much of who we are is nurtured by the sense of community we feel and help to build. Shabbat Shalom.